Okay, you have got to see this video. This is Police Chief David Winkleman. David is the source of law enforcement in Pine Creek Township in Clinton County, Pennsylvania. And we know a stream can rise no higher than its source. David is a perfect representation, or at least a near perfect representation, of a law enforcement agent who claims that he's going to protect and serve and spend his life energy protecting and serving unalienable rights. And in this video, he does the exact opposite, but he presents himself as a literal physical barrier to freedom as he follows the orders of the leadership in Pine Creek. To hell with the Constitution, and who gives a damn about your unalienable rights? That's what David should be saying, and that's what David does say in this video by his actions. See, the township created an unlawful, unconstitutional resolution that mandates that everyone, even if they're not speaking, must sign their name to a list in order to be granted permission to enter a public space. You don't sign the list, you don't get to attend the meeting or the hearing, the public meeting and hearing. This is a classic case of here's the deal, and he actually says here's the deal. And even though he doesn't say I was just following orders, David is content to just follow orders. And if that means being a tyrant, that's what he's going to do. Again, this is Pine Creek Township in Clinton, Pennsylvania. Let's take a look at this, and we'll make some comments along the way.
You cannot deny access to a public meeting, Dave. You know that. I'm putting you on notice right now. You'll lose your qualified immunity if you do. Turn your body cam on, because we'll for you that. You're going to lose your qualified immunity. For what? You cannot deny people public to attend a public meeting. Period.
PSATs. No,
PSATs is a private organization.
We are not.
It violates the state sunshine statute.
You may enter, but you have to sign in.
I will not sign in.
Then you're not.
I am not a speaker. I'm not going to sign in.
It's a violation of the state sunshine.
Only let that guy enter right there because he already put his name on the list.
Law, you're on notice.
Okay.
You're going to lose your qualified immunity, and I'll take your pension. Believe me, I will take your pension. It's a constitutional violation.
I'm doing what the supervisor.
Well, you can either uphold our rights or you can.
In other words, I'm doing what I'm told, regardless of if it's right or not. And this is what we've said. You're either a conformist or a moralist. A conformist like David Winkleman, Police Chief David Winkleman, chose to be a conformist. And this is his choice. This is a conscious decision to do what he's told, regardless of if it's right or not, rather than being a moralist, doing what is right, regardless of what you're told.
Okay, I've been talking the whole time. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm playing this. I come across this. It's about the police in Pine Creek Township here, Appalachia, right along the Appalachia Trail, blah, blah, blah. It's just to show the corruption in the police department in my local areas. Yeah, dude was pretty much paid to stand guard of a public meeting and not allow the public to be part of it. So that's what I'm watching right now.
People who are moralists have spines. People who are conformists like David are spineless.
Well, you can either uphold our rights or you can deny our rights. The choice is yours right now. You can either uphold our rights or you can deny them.
I have to follow the rules of my supervisors.
I have to follow the rules of my supervisors. So if David here lived back in, let's say, the 1840s or 50s, and they passed something like the, I don't know, Fugitive Slave Act, David would be completely on board following the rules of his superiors and arresting people who freed slaves and returning the slaves who were freed back to their.
It's all about the money. You have to follow the dollar when it comes to the holler. Okay? Just like the same shit that happens here in my part of the Appalachia is the same dirty shit that happens all over the Appalachia. The law enforcement are putting dollars in their pockets and not abiding by the laws they took an oath on.
That's basically what David is saying. I will follow orders. If they give me an order, and in order to receive my paycheck at the end of the week, I have to obey that order, then I am going to feed my children.
See right there. In order to receive my paycheck at the week, I will obey your orders. Even if they're unconstitutional orders, and even if they're unlawful orders, they will obey the orders because they want their paycheck at the end of the week.
Put a roof over my head and follow the tyrannical order. This means David Winkleman, police chief David Winkleman, would have been a great SS soldier. Hey, I'm just doing what I'm told. I don't write the laws. I just obey and enforce the laws. You can't blame me for following orders, no matter how evil my actions are. Great job, Police Chief David Winkleman.
I have to follow the rules of my supervisor.
That's rules. It's not a law.
Okay. It is.
What-
They passed a resolution.
It's a policy. Cite me the statute. Cite me the law that says we have to sign in.
All right. Let me talk to my attorney.
Let me talk to my attorney.
I have to follow the rules. I'm only doing what they told me. Oh, well, now let me talk to the attorney because it's unconstitutional. Y'all better open up some law books instead of some YouTube drama. I'm just saying.
Well, Rose Amelia.
Oh, what's he?
He can't just stand up to the attorney and say, you know what? I took an oath. And you know what that oath says? That oath says that I am a protector and servant of unalienable rights. And this right here is clearly a violation of American freedoms. I'm not going to do it. I'm not your guy. I'm not going to act as a puppet for tyrannical actions. This is just unacceptable.
Rose Amelia knows this.
Oh, wow, the attorney is good old Rose Amelia. Well, let me tell you about a fraudster there. Wow, I'm so happy I found this. It's very informative to me. Ain't none of you got a clue, but it's very informative to me.
It's a direct violation of the Sunshine Act.
Yep.
I don't even care about a Sunshine Act because you don't need a law on top of a law. The supreme law of the land is the Constitution, and you have the freedom to walk into a public place whenever you want to without identifying yourself and signing in and making yourself insecure in your person.
Yes, according to the Constitution, you have the freedom to walk into any public building without having to identify yourself. Everybody, telling you, pick up a fucking law book.
This is your anonymity you're talking about.
All right. The supervisor and the solicitor told me to go with what. It's just signing in.
We're just going to stand out.
It's just signing in. Why don't you just abdicate all of your rights? It's not a big thing. Just sign your name and then you can come in. What's the big deal, says David, the police chief.
Not a law. You cannot require people.
Can we have a chair so we can be comfortable out here?
You cannot require public to sign
I'm
in.
not. They are.
They're in violation.
It's not me. It's them. I have plausible deniability. Now, I'm enforcing the evil, but I'm only carrying out the evil that they told me to enforce. Therefore, it's not my fault that I'm enforcing evil. It's their fault for commanding me to enforce the evil. The problem is, Dave, the only reason this wickedness is allowed to continue is because people like you continue to propagate it. I'm telling you, I think jellyfish have a more formidable spine than old David Winkleman.
I can honestly say, personally knowing Mr. David Winkleman, a police officer of the Pine Creek Township, jellyfish do have a better spine than that man. I am telling you, I can't even understand how this man is still staying there trying to enforce this bullshit and that it's lasted even this long. Like, this is crazy to me. That man has no backbone. None.
The Sunshine Law. So again, you as a law enforcement, you can either uphold our rights or you can infringe on our rights.
Okay.
You don't have to follow their advice. Rosamilia is not your boss.
Okay.
Matter of fact, everybody standing here is the boss of everybody at the front of that meeting.
Okay, and the rest of the people too, myself.
Absolutely.
And therein lies the kernel of inconsistency and hypocrisy in the realms of politics. You can't have an individual who claims to be a representative for we the people when that is an absolute impossibility. What if part of we the people wants to ban AR-15s, for an example, and the other part of we the people says, no, we're keeping our AR-15s, and you try to ban them and see what happens? How can that one representative represent the will of these people right here? He can't. It's going to be one or the other. It can't be both. So the people inside can say, yeah, these are the people that I want to represent me. And my representatives say, I need to sign in before I attend this public hearing. And the people on the outside are saying, no, those people represent us. No, the people inside don't represent anybody. They represent themselves. They don't represent the people inside or you. That's the lie of politics. That's why I always say that politics is the clever and deceptive art. It's like a magical art of using euphemisms, lies.
Yes, politics is the devil, people. Like, nobody represents anybody but themselves, and they are all about lining their own pockets. No matter how unconstitutional or how unlawful some things are, if the pockets line the right way, they will do anything to enforce injustice. Anything to enforce the injustice.
Emotionalism and fear-mongering in order to dupe average people into accepting and even demanding the chains of their own enslavement while they say, oh, you represent us. You're supposed to be representing us. No, these people don't represent anybody but themselves.
Absolutely. They work for us.
Okay.
No, they don't. If they worked for you, they would definitely not be making you sign away your Fourth Amendment right to be secure in your person to attend a public meeting.
This has been tried in court across the country.
Okay, I haven't followed that.
Well, we have.
Okay.
Kevin, this has nothing to do with it.
The law says I haven't followed the law. I love it right there. He says, well, I haven't followed.
Themselves.
Absolutely. They work for us.
Okay.
No, they don't. If they worked for you, they would definitely not be making you sign away your Fourth Amendment right to be secure in your person to attend a public meeting.
This has been tried in court across.
That right there. Fourth Amendment right. You do not have to sign in to enter a public building, a public meeting, anything like that. Okay? These are our rights, people, and they are being taken away from us because we don't know them, because we're not educating ourselves nor our children on what we stand for as a country on the real.
Us, the country.
Okay, I haven't followed that.
Well,
I
we
haven't
have.
followed that.
Kevin, this has nothing to do with going in or out of the meeting. What it is,
I know what they try saying, Scott. I know.
it's a safety issue.
It's not a safety. How is putting my name on a piece of paper a safety issue?
Right,
This video
right.
has everything. Benjamin Franklin said, if you give up essential liberty for politically promised security, which, by the way, is just a figment of your imagination, you deserve neither liberty nor security. It's just for...
Yes, that right there. If you give up your liberty for their safety, you don't deserve neither. How does signing your name to a piece of paper provide you safety? It doesn't, people. It does not. It's all for political poll.
Safety, Kevin. Come on, you got to understand. Just put your name on this piece of paper right over here, and we're all going to be super duper safe, Kevin. Come on. You got to be willing to put your rights and your unalienable freedoms on the chopping block for safety. What a childish, immature slave mentality.
Right?
It's disgusting. And it's 10 times more disgusting that somebody like this would perpetuate this nonsense.
I know what they try saying, Scott. I know.
It's a safety issue.
It's not a safety. How is putting my name on a piece of paper a safety issue?
It's not.
Here's the deal.
Oh, and there it is. Here's the deal. The 3 last words you hear before they spew the tyrannical justification on why it's so damn important for you to give up all your rights at this point in time so that we can all be super duper safe. You want to be safe, don't you? Well, that's the deal.
Here's the deal. What if an elderly woman attacks you, and we don't know who all was in the building?
Hey, Rhonda Sweeney.
Well, I don't know who. I'm just saying. I mean,
I'm sorry. How the hell you gonna come up with, well, what if an elderly woman attacks you? Dude, if I'm in a building, whether it be Walmart, the courthouse, wherever, and an elderly woman comes up and attacks me, trust me, my name being on a sign-in sheet is not saving my ass, okay? Not gonna save you.
You know every one of us. We've been here before. And I am certainly not violent.
I'm not arguing. All I'm saying is that this is what I was informed to do.
Well, again,
his justification is if you sign this piece of paper and you go into this public meeting and somebody attacks you, we're going to find out who they are. You're going to find out who they are anyway, whether anybody signed a piece of paper or not.
Right?
Because if somebody gets attacked, then it's only right to intervene and apprehend that person and remove that person from society. You'll get their ID then, but you don't get somebody's ID unless they committed a crime first. So what you're saying right now is you all got to give us your ID. You all got to put your names on a piece of paper because we're suspecting all of you might do something evil. And if you do something evil, then we got your name written on a piece of paper and we can, well, not necessarily stop evil, but we'll at least know who you are. So almost 100% of the time, nobody's going to commit evil in a public meeting, but they're going to treat everybody as guilty anyway by making them insecure in their person.
Out.
Huh?
How'd he get in and out?
He signed in.
He's not staying.
Yeah.
Now you don't know where he is.
Yeah, he might come in the back door at you. It's ridiculous, Dave. Hey.
It is ridiculous, Dave.
So who specifically told you to uphold that policy?
Supervisors.
Which names?
Huh?
Names.
Pine Creek Township supervisors.
All 3 of them?
Pine Creek Township supervisors instructed me to stop you from entering if you don't sign. It's just.
It's not law. It's a policy.
All right.
So you are a law enforcement officer. Uphold the law.
You have to sign in or you don't get to go in.
Really, he shouldn't be upholding the law. He should be safeguarding and protecting unalienable rights because there's tons of laws that he can uphold that do the exact opposite of protecting rights. We don't need law enforcers. We need rights protectors, peace officers. The only people they should be allowed to go after are people who are actually criminals, people who've created actual victims, stolen from somebody, damaged property and refused to pay for it, hurt people, murder people, rape people. Those are the people that need to be apprehended. Those are the people that you should be able to ID. But not until they commit a crime, not until then can you collect their ID. Dave is just in there, just being an order follower.
Yeah.
See if he's going to come back out.
And that's a good point. You don't need ID to vote, but yet you have to identify yourself to enter a public meeting.
That is a fact.
Yes, make that make sense. I don't need an ID to vote, but they want to demand an ID to enter a public building? Nah. People got ego and it's hanging high above their head. I'm telling you, man, the police are corrupt. At least my local cops are beyond corrupt. They make Ronnie Lawson look like a fucking amateur.
Oh, he's gonna sign it.
Is this guy going to sign right now? I guess he's signing. Just submitting. Let's just submit to the rule.
Submit, bitch!
Just give away our rights.
I'm gonna open the window.
What could possibly go wrong? Hey, I can come in. I signed my name. Look. Hey, I'm in the in crowd now.
I can put an X down.
Police Chief David Winkleman's mentality kind of reminds me of John Candy, who said, hey, park's closed. Moose out front should have told you.
Sorry, folks, park's closed. The moose out front should have told you.
Hey, Dave, that is how dumb you look.
Right?
It's beyond dumb. It's tyrannical. I was just following orders is a classic mechanism for diffusing personal responsibility while embracing large-scale evil. And this excuse of, well, I was just following orders, works by reframing the actor, in this case, Police Chief David Winkleman, as a powerless instrument, rather than a free moral agent who made a conscious choice to do evil. Crimes and other ever being held fully accountable. So essentially, it does four things. It removes moral agency from the individual. It creates this chain of diffused blame. It creates a psychological cover of sorts. And it gives legalized institutional protection. As far as moral agency, obeying the order becomes the virtuous act. And questioning the order becomes the act of wickedness. And as far as creating a chain of diffused blame, there begins to form a responsibility black hole. Everybody can point upward, and if the structure is sound enough, and it's designed well enough, well then almost nobody is left holding meaningful blame. And as far as the psychological cover, the evil that is committed becomes somebody else's problem. And we already know about the legalized and institutional protections. If you actually punished every order follower who obeyed the rules and the laws and just followed orders, you'd collapse the entire organization. So what usually happens is the most visible or the lowest level people are sometimes sacrificed while the entire structure manages to survive. All this, I was just following orders nonsense, merely psychologically and socially launders responsibility. Yeah, Dave, you can shake your head all you want to, but the evil that you brought in the world through the excuse of I was just following orders is your personal responsibility in reality. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you like these commentary videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Check out my most popular playlist. I'm sure there's some videos on there that you haven't seen yet, and they're all still very much in play today as they were the day that I made them because of people like Police Chief David Winkleman.
The moose out front should have told you.
Don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, you have got to see.
Okay. So like I said, I come across that this morning and I figured I was going to do my show out with that and whatnot. So now we're going to start the actual morning show. Let's get on.
Curtains open, sunlight slow. A gentle start, a tender glow. No phone calls, no rush, no race. Just the stillness of a sacred space. Silk robe, calm heart, no need to prove. She lets the morning find its groove. One sip of warmth, one breath release. coffee and peace. She don't need a reason why. She just lets her soul reply. Soft music, open mind. She's aligned with the divine. Coffee and peace, that's her routine. Soft brown skin, her spirit clean. No more noise, no need to chase. She found heaven in her own space. Coffee and peace, it's her therapy. Quiet love and clarity. She's flowing free, just how she please. Starting her day with coffee and peace. Favorite book, morning light, that golden look. No past to haunt, no pain to hide. She's found her rhythm from inside. Her laughter soft, her world is kind. She left the chaos far behind. She don't explain, she don't compete, just sips her joy slow and sweet. She don't rush, she don't fold. A calm is worth more than gold. She lives slow, she breathes deep. That's her love, she gets to keep. That's her routine. Soft brown skin, her spirit clean. No more noise, no need to chase. She found heaven in her own space. Coffee and peace is her therapy. Quiet love and clarity. She's flowing free, just how she please. Starting her day with coffee and peace. No makeup, no filters, no show. Just the woman she's come to know. Her reflection whispers truth. This piece looks good on you. Coffee and peace, just her and time. Every sip feels so divine. Her energy soft, her soul at ease. She's made a home in coffee and peace. Coffee and peace, her sweet release. Every morning, just her and peace.
Dunkin's $6 meal deal. 2 delicious wake-up wraps. And a medium iced or hot coffee for $6.
Verse of the day for June 23rd from Isaiah 40, verse 31. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and will not be faint. I'm Phil Weir. Most of us find that it's easy to live victoriously for the Lord when we are soaring on the wings of eagles. Things are going great. We can see the Lord at work in our life and good things are happening. It can also be exciting when we run and don't grow weary during the work of the Lord, buoyed by His power and presence as the Holy Spirit shows up and makes us better than we really are. But it often takes real heroes to keep walking without fainting during the trying times, attacks from the evil one, and oppressive criticism and opposition. So, dear friend of Jesus, please keep walking forward. Trust that the Spirit of the living God is alive in you to empower you more than you can even ask or think. The Lord is with you, even when you most fear He has forgotten you. So keep walking. And as you do, may the Lord reveal His sustaining presence to you, in you, and through you. Let's pray. O majestic God who spoke into existence the universe, whose voice holds together the great expanse of the heavens, give those who can barely walk forward with faith the strength to continue as they face the stress and assaults of the evil one. I specifically want to pray for those I know personally who are facing trying times. So please, dear Lord, give them strength as I share their names with you and meet their most pressing needs and do your work through them in ways that they can see and experience. Through Jesus, who conquered Satan, sin, hell, and death. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Cancel that. We don't want to leave the site. We need to get that off of there. Okay, so we're going to go over here and look at the weather for the day real quick. Okay. So this is what my day looks like. Right now it's 64 with a real feel 66. Mostly cloudy, real feel shade of 63. Winds north at 5 to 9 miles per hour. Air quality fair. It says today, clouds giving way to some sun and warmer, high 80. That sounds toasty. Tonight, clear, low 55. Looking ahead, a thunderstorm Thursday afternoon. Whole bunch of rain on the radar, but it ain't near me. Today looks pretty cloudy until this afternoon and then becoming partly sunny. All right, clouds breaking and warmer. Night clear. 12% rain. Wednesday, 83, mostly sunny. Thursday, a thunderstorm around in the PM, a couple evening showers. And then Friday, humid with a shower or two, partly to mostly cloudy. All right. So I guess my weather's looking pretty good. I'm going to do something a little backwards right now. And we are going to play the horoscope and then we'll check the holidays. I'm just going to hit the play button and we're not actually going to be looking at them. We're just listening to them today.
Horoscope. Today, astrological prediction, June 23rd, 2026 for all zodiac signs. This article is by Arunesh Kumar Sharma and is read by an automated AI voice. Aries, plan carefully and work accordingly. Success will come in the field of education. Avoid long-distance travel. Be cautious with expenses. Work related to foreign matters will be successful. Conduct all business matters carefully. Important tip. Maintain a proper routine. Lucky color. Red remedy. Recite the Hanuman Chalisa Taurus. Try to complete pending work. You will receive support from family. Your leadership skills will increase. Property-related matters will be successful. You need to control continuously rising expenses. There is potential for profit in business. Important tip. Avoid haste. Lucky color. Cream remedy. Feed jaggery and bread to a cow. Gemini, work will be accomplished with the help of friends. There may be disagreements with senior officials. Victory in court cases is indicated. Problems at work will be resolved. Avoid negative thoughts. There may be losses in business. Important tip. Be cautious of enemies. Lucky color. Pink remedy. Donate fruits to a poor person. Cancer. Take care of your honor and respect. New paths for progress will open. Mental worries will be relieved. Start work afresh. Take care of your health. Opportunities for profit in business will arise. Important tip. Control expenses. Lucky color. White remedy. Donate food to a poor person. Leo, fortune will favor you. Hard work will bear fruit. Be patient in conversations. Do not change your work methods based on others' advice. Do not underestimate your enemies. Business conditions will improve. Important tip: avoid laziness. Lucky color: maroon. Remedy: recite the Hanuman Chalisa. Virgo worker related to foreign matters will be successful. Good news related to career is expected. Family disputes will be resolved. There will be worries regarding children. Avoid long distance travel. Avoid heavy investment in business. Important tip: avoid negativity. Lucky color: green. Remedy: perform Aarti of Lord Hanuman. Libra. Pending money will be received. It is time to increase efforts for financial gain. There may be disagreements with someone. Express your feelings to family members. There will be an increase in comforts. Business-related work will be successful. Important tip: avoid anger. Lucky color: saffron. Remedy: feed bread to a cow. Scorpio. Your confidence will increase. It is a day to work quickly. Mental worries will be relieved. Your work area will expand. Avoid travel. There is potential for profit in business. Important tip: avoid laziness. Lucky color: light red. Remedy: recite the Hanuman Chalisa. Sagittarius. It is a day to work swiftly. Happiness in life will increase. Your expenses will also rise. You will succeed in relieving mental worries. Be cautious of illness. There may be losses in business. Important tip: do not be stubborn. Lucky color: saffron. Remedy: perform Aarti of Lord Hanuman. Capricorn. It is time to manage relationships. People will praise your work. Do not delay making important decisions. There is potential for profit in business. Important tip: avoid haste. Lucky color: white. Remedy: offer coconut to Lord Hanuman. Aquarius. Your efficiency will increase. You will succeed in fulfilling your responsibilities. You will meet relatives. Do not let family disputes increase. There will be concerns regarding career. Business conditions will improve. Important tip: speak less. Lucky color: sky blue. Remedy: recite the Hanuman Chalisa. Pisces. Avoid borrowing and lending. Control your expenses. Avoid long distance travel. News of profit from abroad will come. There may be disputes with someone. Be cautious today. Avoid large investments in business. Important tip: avoid anger. Lucky color: orange. Remedy: perform Aarti of Lord Hanuman. Today's remedy: on Tuesday, offer sindoor and sacred thread at the Hanuman temple. Offer coconut and red fruits. Recite the Hanuman Chalisa. Perform Aarti of Lord Hanuman. Apply sindoor to Lord Hanuman's feet daily.
Okay, now we are going to look at today's holidays and happenings. Give me a second to get everything pulled up. La, 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 la. Okay, I should be able to get it pulled up now. All right, so for today we have International Widows Day. Yes. Let It Go Day. National Detroit Style Pizza Day. National Hydration Day. Remember, you need lots of water. National Pecan Sandies Day. National Pink Day. National Pink Flamingo Day. Runner's Selfie Day. SAT Math Day, Scholastic Assessment Test Math Day, Typewriter Day, United Nations Public Service Day. And there are no multi-week events or whatnot, so we ain't got nothing there to cover. Now, on this day, in 2016, the UK votes to leave the European Union. Yeah. In 1961, the Antarctic Treaty comes into force. And in 1931, Willie Post and Harold Gatty start their record-breaking flight around the world. Born on today's date, we have Selma Blair in 1972, Joss Whedon in 1964, Lee Hutton in 1916. And just for today, we have Peter Falk in 2011, Ray Lindwall in 1996, Jonas Salk in 1995. And that will be the end of my live today. I have to get prepared for study time at 9 a.m. And that's where I'll be, off studying with my twins. Hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Enjoy your day no matter what it has in store for you.